that noise was coming from this bearing right here. Show your bearing. As you can see, the rubber is not even there, and the casing for it is totally gone. So it just happens over time. This is what a new one looks like. So this whole metal plate right here is definitely not here anymore. So this thing has definitely seen some life, and all these lubrication, the bearing balls are totally melted out right there. You can even see some remnants of it dropping right there. So first thing you're gonna do is turn the power off. Go right here, turn this off, and then we're gonna take these two nuts out. There's one locking nut, there's one behind it, and this is a 7/8 socket. So we took these two nuts off this shaft right here. This is the shaft that goes directly in the back of the drum. We took this one off first because this is the one that we see closest to us. This is that locking nut, and this is the actual nut right here. And the 7/8 will take these off in a deep socket for sure. Next thing we want to do is take these four bolts off right here. And these are all, got these screws out. They're actually 13 millimeters. And I got this little tool right here so I can use this as leverage to move the drum up and down so it can free me up in easier time taking this plate out. So, but the thing is, it's kind of hard right now because the belt has a lot of tension on it. So we're gonna use our tool, it's our release tool right here. We're gonna take this cover off. It's 2 5/16 screws, or one sometimes, that's 2. And we're gonna take that off and I'll show you how to use this. So we're gonna go ahead and put it in there. It's not at an angle. Okay, so we're in here right here. And then now got these wires in the way. Gonna make sure that this is pulled out all the way. I'm just getting in there right now, and then you can kind of see a little bit how I'm hitting that nut, and when you push down, see that whole arm comes down, tension is being released. So let's see if I can do this in one hand. Bring it down. Now I got clearance to push this rod in right here so it can hold it. There we go. And then push it in. Now we're good. Now that will give us a little bit of tension. You can take that belt off too. Just push this down a little bit and then gives you clearance to take that belt off. And you should be able to wiggle this out. We got this bearing out of the dryer. Got the new one right here. The best way to pop this out is pretty in there. You could probably sometimes get it out like this, but I got a hammer, so I'm just gonna hammer it out a little bit. And then you can just pop it out from, this is the back, see how it needs to come out? So it's gonna come out this way, going that way. So we hit it from over here to take it out. And when you're installing the new one, make sure it's kind of flush and just tap it in very lightly. It just sit in there. New bearing in there with the plate, hammering out the old one. That new one just drops straight in. Putting this plate back on. Remember when putting this together, there is a actual washer that goes on first.